See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a smart hotel, motel, whatever, inn owner. You know, you put this on the wall. It's got USB, it's got plugs, and it's got a table right here, and you can charge your phones and shit, and your GoPros and everything else, right? Motel owners, take note. So we're just down at the harbor here, just on the west side of Halifax. This is the Eastern Passage area, and we're just checking out kind of some of the touristy stuff down here. I believe this is the Heritage Center here, so it's the first thing they say you should go visit. And then there's lots of shops down here, so we're gonna check those out. Not really much in there. I don't know why it's all over Google. Come see the Heritage Center. It wasn't even worth filming. It's like a couple of display cases with some old junk, and that was about it. Let's go over here and see what this little beach looks like. A lot of people are going there. Maybe this is where they're all going. I could actually go swimming. I could go swimming if I really wanted to. Don't know if I want to. It's salty water. I did bring a swimsuit. I never did bring it. We'll just investigate a little more. So we've got this whole row of trendy little tourist trappy kind of vendor shops. And that one's got ice cream. It's the only one everyone's at, of course. You can get coffee and tea up in this one. And then there's knickknacks, gifts, souvenirs, little bits to eat, things like that. Little gallery, pet supply, just lots of little cool little shops.
What's that?
How many have you seen them before today?
So the old Eastern Lodge or Eastern Site or whatever they call it, not so bad. Kind of a touristy thing, but I don't mind. There's a pier there we can maybe walk out on, check out. And then we're going to check out the water over on the other side. Fisherman's Cove, Halifax. Nice place. You can get a lot of knickknacks and souvenirs. So yes, being as warm and bright and sunny as it is today, I might be just tempted to go walking out in the water a little bit. So we'll go around. I was going to go there first, but I was just looking here and saying it's kind of a cool boardwalk. We'll go check it out. Well, I finished my ice cream. You've seen me in videos before. If I can find an ice cream, I'll get one. Oh yeah, that's salt water. Look at all the mussels in there in the water. It's like all that black you can see there, all that black stuff, that's all mussels. Opened up. Actually the whole bottom of it is just nothing but clam shells or mussel shells. I don't know if they're zebra mussels or if they're just regular. But yeah, the whole bottom is just covered in it. Nice little dock for people getting on board. I can see some fish in the water from here. Small schools of fish. Oh, I believe it's July 31st. And blitzing hot day here in Halifax. Winds are calm. And everybody's just enjoying a summer-like weather. They're either out on the patio having beers. They're strolling up and down, getting in line for ice cream. I'm getting pretty hot, so I'm going to see if I can go dunk my feet in the water. So here we are out wading in the water. I was just talking for like 10 minutes and I think the camera was off and I thought it was rolling, so what could you do? Anyway, I made it all the way around just in case I didn't get this before, and I walked out here. I believe we're at low tide, and so we came out here. We were looking at, there's a lot of mussels and shells like that. The water is extremely cold and my feet are actually getting numb. I can't believe it's that cold, but I don't care. I like it anyway. It's a hot day. There goes a cool little tugboat going out. And there's a lot of other people that are just kind of venturing out, getting their feet wet. Nice and sandy here at the Eastern Passage in Halifax on a hot day in July. So behind me there, it's called What's the Scoop. You can get ice cream, but there's also a whole order side for fish and chips and things like that. And they've got a covered patio, which is nice. I just went in to ask them what time they're open till, because it's only 20 after 3. There's my hotel over there, but I can't get across the water to get to it. So I gotta find a way around. But it's basically right behind where I was staying. So I'd like to come back around 5:30, 6 o'clock and get some fish and chips. I think that'll fix me up nicely because I'm not starving hungry yet. And if I eat now, I'll be hungry then. And then it'll just screw up my whole schedule. So let's make that a plan. We'll come back and we'll do some fish and chips. And then from there, we'll go back to our hotel room, settle in for a nice night. And then we've got to pack all that stuff down 3 flights of stairs. Get the bike all packed up in the morning for a nice long 300-kilometer run along the southern coast. And as far as I know, it's supposed to still be sunny, which would be nice. Have a nice, clear, sunny day. And we are finally all packed up and headed out. Again, it wasn't in a huge hurry. I took time, I had tea, I had a little breakfast. 8:25 and we're rolling out. That's not a bad time considering the distance I have to go and everything. Not too bad at all. It felt a little warm and humid this morning, but of course, it's in typical Nova Scotia fashion, as soon as you get rolling on the bike, it speeds up. Sorry, I'm speeding up. It gets cold. Like you get this cold, damp wind on your neck. I almost wonder if I need the neck sock. If it gets any more like that. But anyway, we are heading out. We are taking coastline routes. I'm not going to listen to Garmin today. Garmin will just want me to go on the main highway, and I don't want to be there in 2 hours. And I certainly don't want to spend this whole trip on the highway. Wow, look at all them cars. And they're all Mercedes, so it has to be like a storage. It's probably where the boats drop them off or something. And they say there's a shortage of cars, go figure. Look at these all, a lot of them got the plastic still on them. Fresh off the boat. And yet you go to a dealer, it's like, I can't get you a car for 6 months. Well, maybe if they took some of these. Look at the Audis, Mercedes, Volkswagens. There's all kinds of cars. They're just not shipping them. Cruising along the coastline in Nova Scotia Bay. Oh, it's kind of a nice little area. It's a little bit touristy, but I didn't mind a little bit touristy for a change because I've kind of been out in the wilds with not even so much as a place to stop lately. So it was nice to, you know, have a place that has amenities and some interesting things to look at. It wasn't that crowded. It was pretty good. Looks like we have to do some highway just to get out of the Halifax area. So we're just cruising along with it, but traffic's light, the roads are good, winds are low. A little bit of a wind, but hey, you're out on that big highway. It's always windy on the highway. I think I have to go that way. Wants me to kind of take this side street. It could have just been the way I drew it on Google Maps. It just found this route. Well, if anything, it helped to bypass going on the main highway and more confusing major roads splitting off all over the place. Like I say, I just want to get out of the Halifax area. It's just very confusing when you don't know the town. And look at this, they got one ways all over the place too. Nobody coming. We're good. Okay.